Ooh. You tuned in to the Great Friday Night Reset, April 10th, 2026, and it is 9 p.m. here on the East Coast, guys. And while the rest of the world is checking out, we are just getting started. We got a lot to tear through tonight because the swamp is overflowing the world and is on razor's edge. Make sure my mic's on. Is it working over there? It looks like it's working. Let's start with the big one, right? We are currently 48 hours plus into a 2-week ceasefire with Iran. 2 weeks. And how did we get here? Well, not by sending pallets of cash into the middle of the night, but by showing the world that when the United States draws a line, we don't just use a pencil, we use a hammer. President Trump made it clear: open the Strait of Hormuz or face the consequences. Pakistan stepped in to mediate the deal that's on the table. And for the first time in a long time, the globalists are realizing that peace through strength isn't just a slogan, it's a reality. But of course, the radical left can't stand to see a win for the American people. So enter AOC. While the ink is still wet on the ceasefire, they literally stopped a war. That literally stopped the war. She's back on X, formerly Twitter, screaming for impeachment. She's calling it genocidal threats and war crimes. Give me a break. It's the job description. They are terrified because they know their grip is slipping. So they retreat to the only play they have left in their playbook: a desperate, baseless removal attempt. It's pathetic, it's predictable, and it's not going to work. So let's talk about the rot from within, shall we? We've got states like California and Minnesota turning it into ground zero for taxpayer-funded fraud. In Minnesota, the Feeding Our Future scandal has ballooned into a billions of dollar disaster. Federal agents were swarming Minneapolis because the state leadership, Tampon Tim Walz and Keith Ellison, apparently looked the other way while $1 billion meant for the hungry kids went into the pockets of fraudsters. And then you look at California. Eric Swallowwell. Oh, yes. The piece of shit, the man who never met a camera he didn't like, is now dodging sexual misconduct allegations from former female staffers. We got more on that tonight. The same guy who wants to lecture you on morality is being called out by his own progressive allies. The hypocrisy is thick enough to choke on, and I hope they do. And finally, if you need any more proof than the mainstream media is a circus, look at CNN. They actually published a Remembering the Life of Michael J. Fox tribute this week. But the one problem is, he's still alive. And Michael J. Fox had to go onto social media himself to ask if he should switch to MSNBC to find out if he's okay. They are so desperate to be the first that they don't care if they're right. It's a joke. They are a joke. And the punchline is their journalistic integrity. We've got all this and more lined up for you guys tonight. So put the work week in the rearview mirror. Get your head in the game. It's time for the Great Friday Night Reset here on the Conservative Viewpoint. Enough talk. Let's get to work. The noise stops here and the truth starts now. Welcome, everyone, and welcome to Friday night. It's the weekend. Yes, it is. It is the weekend. How's everyone doing tonight? Yes, we got a lot going on. Yes, I know Wimpkin is down. They're always down, constantly. What up, Lee? What happening, man? We got a lot going on tonight, guys. Yes, we do. I'm telling you, we always have something going on. So let's check it out, what we got going on here tonight. We've got Cat in the house. We got Texas John starting us off right there on Rumble. And we got Cat. We got Mr. Fixer right there. Oh, yeah, we got the Rock Justice right there. Yes, sir, Rock. Yes, sir. Let's go down. Come on there, Lee. What up, Lee? Nice to be. We don't get to see Lee a lot, man. He's been AWOL for a while. Greg Carnes Jr., truck driver extraordinaire, right there, guys. There he is. Welcome. Got to come to Rumble now to see his shows because Wimpkin's down and out. So got to come on here. Greg Carnes Jr., check him out. Great show. Great show. He puts on good stuff. Colin from Scotland. There's the man right there. Welcome, Colin. Now let's shoot over to our Getter gang over here. And I know Radical Ray Sean Justice started us off before the show we got going. We got Cecil 1776 right there. Wendover, what's happening, man? What is happening? Mr. Joe Public. What's going on, Joe? Conrad, what's happening, man? Everybody's on here tonight, guys. Like to see all you guys on here. It's all if Swallowwell is out, that freak Porter will win. I believe what I'm going to tell you today is going to sink his ship. I'm telling you. Lone Star Lady, what's happening, Lone Star Lady? Texas Red, there she is right there. Welcome, guys, to the show. We got a lot going on. Like I said, I always do. The lovely Marianne just rode into Rumble right there. There she is, Rumble right there. Yes, she is right there, guys. But yes, got a lot going on. Oh, yeah. Jillian. Welcome, Jillian. But yes, guys, we're going to get time. We've got some videos to show you guys tonight. But first off, we're starting off with Al Butkin. Yes, guys, remember me telling you about Cameron bought a lot of DeWeese and cronies of hers filed a suit against him, trying to get him off the ballot, right? And the hearing that I went to in Pittsburgh, the judge said, no, he stays on the ballot. So what do? What a good Democrat does. They filed another appeal on this to the PA Supreme Court. And what do you think happens? Poor Cameron bought a lot of DeWeese is crying because the Supreme Court found in favor of Al Butkin, and he is staying on the ballot. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, what a perfect Democrat does. Sits there and tries to throw lawsuit after lawsuit, trying to get them off because they can't win anywhere else because they're finally being exposed for the fraud that they are. The rhino, I don't care what the name is on there. She's a fraud. She's a rhino. And that's a fact with the first article that we're going on with tonight, but proves the fact that she's crying out her eyes right now because she couldn't get him off because he did nothing wrong. His address was not illegal. He didn't falsify anything, you dumb ass people that can believe that bullshit because she runs her mouth and to tell lies. And I showed you all the lies yesterday that she continues to say. She has done nothing for the people of Pennsylvania, and they want to run their mouth. So yes, the real conservatives have spoken, and he stays on the ballot. So what they should have done with what's coming up in this article right now is the Supreme Court blocked a candidate after alleged GOP infiltration scheme. Yes, in Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRosa tossed Samuel Ronan off the ballot, citing integrity of the electoral process. The Supreme Court on Thursday rejected a self-described progressive candidate that bid to enter Ohio's Republican primary, leaving the a decision by a state election official to disqualify him for misrepresenting his party affiliation. Yeah, this Samuel Rowan was a former Democrat state and national candidate, attempted to run as a Republican in Ohio's 15th congressional district against GOP incumbent Mike Carey. To do so, he signed a declaration of candidacy under penalty of election falsification, swearing he was a member of the Republican Party, which yet he was not. And he was a Democrat. Oh, yes. And I found it somewhere in here. And finally, they're getting these Democrats, like Cameron Bartolomé Luis, from just switching over and infiltrating the Republican Party, knowing they are Democrats. And this is exactly what should happen here, because she's definitely not a Republican. She's definitely not a conservative, and she lies her ass off. And I told you that yesterday. She says she does all this miraculous stuff, but nothing that she's done except for voting with Democrats have passed anything at all to help us. She said she voted for lowering taxes, which never happened. She co-sponsored something that never happened. I showed you that stuff yesterday. It's in where it belongs, in the trash, just like she belongs out of the freaking government in Pennsylvania. That's what's going to happen here soon. I'm getting a headache. I'm wearing a hat. Okay, guys, we're going to keep going here, guys. Mark. Hi, Mark. I don't know. I remember. Hey, Mark. Sir. Nick Shirley bust a hospice fraud. Gavin takes a victory lap. Gavin Newsom's a piece of little shit bitch. That's what he is, but no one like Bitchy Porter. But hey, guys, there's got a lot going on here. What's going on? What do we got here? Oh, remember me telling you yesterday about the H-1B, India, and all the, taking advantage of the H-1B and stuff, and Texas is putting a stop to this stuff? Well, guess what? Because of Sarah Gonzalez from Blaze Media and doing her expose on the H-1B visa, the DOJ is now punishing the company exposed for illegal hiring practices. This company is called Compunel Signal, and they were supposed to be hiring employees based on citizenship status. Instead, they were hiring people from H-1B visas. So the DOJ went after them and is punishing them for it. Thank you for that, Sarah Gonzalez. They'll start in the right spot. Now, what do we got? Pat! Hi, Pat. Pat's here, everyone. All right. Here we got a massive betrayal from guess who? Yes, sir. Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, reporting looking to ban or to let the ban on Planned Parenthood funds expire. Oh, yeah. Where we finally got stopped taxpayer money paying to kill children, kill babies. Now, this son of a bitch wants to sit there and let it expire and start giving them money again. That is not a Christian man right there if he's going to let these Planned Parenthood start getting funded again to kill babies. Not at all. Next off, guys, you remember talking about Kathy Hutchinson, the liar herself, that sit there and said, Trump, doom at the driver, try to pull him out and make him turn the car around, take him back to the cat. Remember her? Oh, yeah. Well, she's in a little trouble now. But I wouldn't say too much trouble, but the U.S. Department of Justice has reportedly begun an inquiry into her over the statements she delivered during a congressional hearing tied to the events of 2021. You think it took them long enough? Well, 5 years later, they're finally getting her lying ass, and it should have been done a long time ago. They should have never taken this long. But finally, I hope she get held accountable for her lies. We got enough liars in this government. We don't need that dumb bitch in here doing it. Right? Exactly, Texas Red. Sorry, man. I got a tickle in there. Talking about Johnson over here. Yes. I stopped liking him after he said he would never sign a CR, ever. And he's signed, what, 10 now? And he said that, and he's just a liar. We get lied to from both sides. It's as simple as that. It's not just one-sided here. It's both. Democrat, Republicans, and all of them. They all lie. Just like this pansy ass here. And this is for UK guys. Starmer and Trump discussed opening Strait of Hormuz. This little weasel ass British prime minister shouldn't be a prime minister. He's a little worm. Starmer now wants to get involved in everything that's going on. But he put his little panties in a bunch and scattered away when Trump wanted some help with all this stuff and them getting in here and getting their own oil tankers and stuff because they get oil from him. So what's he do now? Now he wants to get involved, right? So that's pretty pathetic. Now, when the hard stuff's over with, but did you see the one and only warship that Ukraine owns is broke down? Oh yeah, you can't even keep one battle carrier going in the UK. That is pathetic. He is pathetic. We're running through these guys pretty quick. So Starmer is a wanker. There you go, right there, Conrad. And UK and them, Mark and Colin, I think they'll agree with that. They don't like him either. I believe I remember that. And he is just shot out. They armed over. They are lying to us heads and tails, no matter what. You can't trust a politician. No better than you can trust a freaking jihadist Muslim. What do we got here? Trump says Iran is doing a very poor job of allowing oil to pass through the strait. Yeah, well, as long as they're letting them pass, it's fine, right? Because they're upholding the ceasefire, but they're still lying-ass Muslims, and this is what you get. You can't trust a single one of them. But Iran flouts the ceasefire and is limiting ships and charging the $2 million tolls for them, which was not out of question while these talks, you got to quote the talks because they can talk and they can write down, you can sign whatever. They are not going to uphold anything that they agree upon. They've agreed with how many presidents now, ex-presidents, and they have never once lived up to their word. So what the hell makes you think they're going to do it now? Doesn't matter if Trump's in there or not. They'll lie to him. They'll lie to anyone. It doesn't matter. They lie to their own freaking families right in front of their face. What do you think they're going to do now? They're going to say, okay, they're going to make it look good. But then they're going to say, okay, we agree. Let's sign that. And they're going to do what the hell they want after that. Just like these politicians do. They sit there and they lie to your face during election time because all they want is your vote. And once they get in, what do? Whatever the hell they please. That is a fact. All you got to do is look at it and not be blinded by, oh, they do great. She does great stuff. What? I have showed you everything that she's done, and it's nothing. She said she sponsored bills. She did not. Nothing that went through. Nothing. She's nothing. And she tells you she voted for lowering taxes. So what did it do? It did not lower taxes. Property tax did not do anything. Shows you she did not do anything. We're going to keep continuing on with this over and over again. And this is exactly what Iran's going to do. They're going to do what they want to do after they sign off and just say, okay, go ahead. Be done with it. But guess what the Democrats did? Democrats try to block Trump's war powers again. And the Republicans had to block Jeffrey's gambit to curb Trump's war powers. This is what the Democrats do. They accuse him of war crime. Then they call him chicken for not continuing with his threat that he said. And now they're going to go for this, try to stop his war powers. Now they're going to try to impeach him. And they're going to try to charge him with war crimes. And it's just a same old tired stuff from these dumbass Democrats over and over and over again. But who did it when Obama bombed? Who the hell did he bomb? You know. But who did that? And who wanted to impeach Joe Biden or invoke the 25th on Joe Biden, knowingly he was dementally shot out. His brain was gone. They knew it, and not a peep from them dumbass Democrats. to wanting to invoke the 25th against Joe Biden. But you want to do it to a man that's following the law, the Constitution, which, well, you wouldn't know about that, you dumbass Democrats, because you don't follow the law. But Trump follows the law, so you want to impeach him. You want to invoke the 25th. You want to give him criminal war power. Oh, crime. It's pathetic. They are a pathetic so-called party, and they are not a party. They are a worthless bunch of idiots. That's all they are. Got a mixed bag of nuts going on here tonight, guys. And we got a lot going on. Pathetic. The first lady had to defend herself against those idiots. Exactly, Pat. She had to defend herself over AI pictures and photos of her. Oh yeah, Obama used drones all over the place. Libya, thank you there. Thank you, Sean. Libya, Iraq, Yemen, Afghanistan, all these places. Nobody wanted to do a thing to these guys. But it's because it's Trump and it's a Republican, there is no saying, oh man, we're doing a great job. We got to get after them some business. No, it's a Democrat. This is all these Democrats think about. They don't think about us, the American people. They don't think about anything else but the TDS that's in their heads. This is the mental problem that these Democrats have. It is a cult. Thank you, Fix. I couldn't think of a good word. But the Democrats are just a cult. It's as simple as that. They speak and their minions listen to them. And that is the fact. And all you got to do is look at them and listen to them and read what they put down. They are playing straight from the playbook. It's like they're in a daze, or they're like spellbound. You know, what do they call it? When you hypnotize them? Oh, yeah. Democrat types it out. Oh, it must be true. We got to do that. We got to follow what they say. Oh, that's exactly what they do. They're like puppets. And every time a Democrat talks, it's like pulling a string with these dumbasses. It's as simple as that. Why the fuck are we back over here? Hicks for the sticks, because Wimpkin is down. Are you surprised? Shocker. Holy shit. It's being sold anyway, Sticks. Oh, yeah. Hey, get this one. Homan warns Spermberger from blocking access to Virginia jails. Could force more ICE street operation. Do the job. You got to love Homan. The man speaks straightforward, and I love it. And he told her, he warned Virginia Spermberger that ICE is not going to stop enforcing the law. And they shouldn't, because they have to enforce the law because the Democrats didn't. That is as simple as it gets. Democrats disobeyed the law by letting 20 plus million illegals into our country. So now ICE, Homan has to do the job and follow the law to get these criminals out of here because of the Democrats. There is no easier way to explain it than that, right? As simple as that. Can't afford to have us spewing the truth. Exactly, Sticks. The truth is where it's at. And we got the truth. And Violet Vixen 29 is right there. There she is, guys, over there in Getterland. Yes, sir, Bob. She put on another great show tonight. Check it out. Violet Vixen 29. Type it in wherever you see me, guys. She's on them places plus some. And check out Rebel Chick What It Costs. Great show. You guys will love it. All righty. Let's move it on. What else we got here? Okay. More because of illegal criminals and these Democrats. Telling you what. We've got a school that allowed 12 victims to get groped by, how old was he? He was posing as a junior in high school at the age of 19. 12 minor girls throughout the school year in Fairfax. Gee, surprised when I said that? In Fairfax. County public schools failed to act until police intervention forced the issue, and now facing federal scrutiny for neglects that left the students vulnerable. This Flores, he was not 18 at the time, immigrated from El Salvador, illegal, was released into the U.S. in 2024, was arrested and charged with 13 counts of assault and battery for allegedly groping approximately 12 minor girls in Fairfax High School through 2025 and 2026. This dude was released under the Joe Biden administration. Oh, yeah. And they let him out and lets him pedophile his way into a high school. And the high school allowed this to happen. And he was then 19 now and was touching little girls. This is another example of the Democrats' corruption and soft on a voter. He was in voting age when he did this. That's why they let him in here and they let him out of jail. He was their voting machine. Oh, yeah, they took another voter away. So what do we got now with the Democrats' corruption I told you about? House Democrat drops a chilling threat. He's got a kill list. Oh, yeah, listen to this. He's got a list of people in Trump administration his party plans to go after if they regain power next year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a kill list for Republicans and others that are political enemies. Yes. They're going to go for a campaign of persecution against people into Trump administration. So now he's making a kill list of people that he could do this to. Simple as that. This is the Democrat Party. This is the party of pedophilia, the party of violence, the party of everything damn wrong with this country. Say no, vote red, no matter what. We've got to fix this stuff, guys. It's as simple as that. The wokesters in the county get off on kids being violated. Exactly, Radical Right. How many times can we go back to, I have 1,600 videos and live streams. We could go back through them and show you every damn time the Democrats allowed pedophilia to go on. And I bet I could do another whole year just on Democrats' pedophilia. Oh, yeah, I can guarantee it. Because out of all my videos, I probably own closer to 2,000 now, that I can prove every single one of the pedophilia acts that's happened under the Democrats' eyes. It's a fact, guys. No lying here. But every time we turn around, every Democrat corruption, every day, they make it so easy. And people ask me, well, why don't I go after the Republicans like I do? Well, they don't make it as easy to find. If they're doing something wrong, they're hiding it better than the Democrats. The Democrats are doing everything out in the open. Just like this piece of shit we talked about yesterday. Swallowwell? Oh, yeah. Remember I told you he was being accused of sexual misconduct and stuff? Well, one of the victims came out with it. Fellow Democrats are now calling out Swalwell over very troubling accusations. Now, this should sink this piece of shit. This should sink him totally from ever getting into government again. If not, the people that vote for him are pedophile lovers or pedophiles themselves. But get this one. Swallowwell's former female staffer drops a bombshell allegation of sexual assault, exposing herself. Now listen to this, guys. He was gaslighting me into thinking it was consensual. Swallowwell's former female staffer said after alleged sexual assault. Multiple ones. Take a listen. The allegations from Swallowwell, amid repeat denials and cease and desist letters sent by Swallowwell's lawyers, one of the alleged victims shared her story publicly for the first time, accusing Swallowwell of taking advantage of her while she was intoxicated on multiple occasions. The alleged victim's story also includes claim that Swalwell pressured her to send naked pictures of herself and sent sexually explicit photo of his own, pulled out his private parts while driving the car with her and requested she perform oral sex on him. Among other incidents, the victim said affected how Swalwell treated her professionally. On multiple occasions, the young staffer recalls blacking out from alcohol consumption before waking up naked in Swalwell's hotel bed with signs that she had engaged in intercourse. And Swalwell allegedly distanced himself after the incident, and then their relationship faded before they were reunited when she no longer worked for him when another incident allegedly took place. So she puts this stuff out there, and it goes on, guys, and on. So if this does not sink her, this is exactly, or sink this dude, this piece of shit, commie lover, secret giveaway to Fang Fang, and now all this, and she's not the only one. If this does not sink him, this is what it's going to tell you for the people who vote for this slime bucket. This slime bucket needs buried under a prison, not just put in jail, under a prison. Be done with him. And Hillary's eating a child right now. Yes. Bang Bang was not his only hooker spy. I know that, radical right. This keeps going and going for this piece of shit. And he has got to go. He is disgusting. He is a pig. Speaking of dumb, AOC. Yes. AOC doubles down for calling on Trump's removal after President secures 2-week ceasefire with Iran. This dumb bitch wouldn't know her ass from a hole in the ground. You're talking about stupid people that have been elected into office. She couldn't balance a checkbook, but where do they put her when she goes in there into the finance committee? She couldn't balance a checkbook as a bar wench before they put her into the finance committee. How the hell do you do that? She is so stupid. Now I just saw, because Kamala Harris did an interview today and said that she might run for president again. Then people are putting out there AOC and a Kamala ticket. That will sink the Democrat Party never again to hold an office if they try to put those two dumbest ass people that you've ever seen in there. They all make that Ketanji Jackson Brown on the Supreme Court look smart, and they dumb as hell, both of them. Oh my God, it is going to be an exciting year to find who the Democrats are going to pick, because this is, oh my God, crazy, right? Oh, speaking of that, they have Big Mike over here as a dude, right? Well, talking about that, somebody had on an X today saying that, oh shit, what's that fire dude from MSNBC, the gay dude that stormed the church? What's his name again? Lemon? Don Lemon? Said that, did you guys see that? Don Lemon said that Big Mike Obama is better looking than Melania Trump. And I put it on there. I said, well, that makes sense because he is gay and Big Mike. Makes sense. He would pick Big Mike over Melania Trump. But there is no damn way Michelle Obama is better looking than Melania Trump. Getting that tickle back again. That one, I saw that one. That was crazy, right? Yeah. Lemon squeeze. That's funny right there, Red. Oh my God. Shit. Oh, what are we doing a drinking game again? Don't be getting drinking game without me. Oh, guess what California's doing here, guys? They are segregating graduations. You know why? They are protecting illegal criminals. Yes, they are, because guess what? They have 83,000 undocumented students attend California post-secondary institutions. 83,000. And they are trying to keep them away from ICE. So they are making them, they're not even giving them a graduation. They're hiding these 83,000 illegals that got free college tuition. Yes, you heard me right. 83,000. Guess what? And this is part of roughly 400,000 of them. Oh, I'm not lying. You can't make your stuff up, guys. But this is what California is doing right now. They are protecting the illegal criminals they've given free money to. Not the American people, not the American kids trying to get a college education. No, we give it to illegal criminals. That's right. What do we win? Yes, illegal criminals and crime all over our country because of these Democrats. Hey, let's keep going with more illegal stuff. Political pressure from Somali community hampered Minnesota's fraud probes, a whistleblower said. Oh, yes. So they put the squeeze on Tampon Tim. And supposedly now, and I don't know if I have it in here, but Minnesota Republican, damn. And I should have put it in here. The Republican caucus, I think it's what it was called. I'm sorry if I can't get it right. But the Republican Party, let's just say that, of Minnesota, is starting next week on impeachment proceedings against Tampon Tim and Ellison. Both of them. Hey, AG, the hell out of office. I hope it goes well. I hope it does go, and they get them both out of there. That'll be a start to getting these dumbass Democrats held accountable for their corruption and everything that they've been doing for these years and years that's going on. We won't have to pay as many taxes if they stop this fraud. Now, don't stop at this. Go to the Republican side too and make sure you catch them, because we've got it everywhere. So it's a fact that I make sure I didn't miss everybody, because now my chats are all mixed together, so I can miss some of them in Facebook and everything, because they're all mixed together with Rumble, because Rumble goes through StreamYard, which I will be done with StreamYard here in about a month. I canceled my subscription, but I already paid up for a year. Then I'm going straight to Rumble. Everything will be run through Rumble now. Can't afford that. StreamYard's way too expensive. I like the program, way too expensive. Hey, another Democrat fraudster. Wow, you surprised? Are you surprised? I am surprised. No, I'm not surprised. But anyways, here's a Democrat fraudster is begging to keep his $800,000 state pension funded by taxpayers. Oh, yeah. This is out of Massachusetts, guys. This David Nangle illegally acquired nearly $400,000 from banks and his campaign coffers. And now he was caught. But now he wants to keep his $800,000 state pension after being caught with fraud. Typical Democrat right there, right? Typical. Man, that tickled, man. You got to swallow it. Get that. I got to be a swallow well and nail that water down. All right, let's move on here. A couple more here. We're going to have some videos before we go. Here's one for Gregory Allen Carnes Jr., our truck driver extraordinaire over here. Indiana GOP Governor Braun is given a 30-day suspension of gas tax in Indiana. Yes, he is. They have a 7% usage tax on their gas over there. So he is declaring a gas tax holiday, which that piece of shit Shapiro in Pennsylvania would never do and has never done. But he's giving some relief from the pain at the pump, as high gas prices, affordability, and the top priority of his. So according to him, that they will, at the end of the 30 days, the suspension which is based off of Braun's Wednesday emergency declaration, will be reviewed and could be extended if it continues. Now, barrels of oil prices are coming down slowly. They were above $100 a barrel, like 115, I think. Now it was down below 99 the last time I looked. I'm not sure what it is. Cannibal chick with a dick. Oh my God, I'm grokking. Oh, no way. I just saw Lone Star Lady posted that. And I said, what the hell? But 151 Bacardi and Coke. Oh, man. I used to do Crown and Coke there. But cat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where Gregory's from, our truck driver. Oh, yeah, he keeps me updated on the fuel prices and stuff. But now this is coming from Indiana, so I thought I had to tell him about that. That's why I saved that one. Now let's move our way to Florida. Let's get down south here, guys. And this is another one for Gregory to listen up to. Florida police has pulled dozens of immigrant truck drivers off the road. And guess what? People with no names. Oh, yeah. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement recently partnered with the state federal agencies to implement a 4-day investigative task force called Operation Highway Shield. And they have inspected approximately 3,300 drivers. From those drivers, authorities removed 176 from service, with 42 of them cited for federal immigration violations, while 35 other drivers were arrested for criminal charges. Some of the driver's license that we would find wouldn't even have a name on the CDL. Get that one. Literally, they say no name, but you got a CDL, no first name, and it even said no name given from other states that it's not from the state of Florida. At the same time, another 54 drivers were relieved of service over language deficiencies, according to Fox 53 in Orlando. These deficiencies were tied to federal requirements outlined in President Trump's executive order on April from last year, titled Enforcing Common Sense Rules of the Road for American Truck Drivers. The order requires proficiency in English. So you have people with no names operating commercial motor vehicles, but different types of endorsements running up and down our highways in a killing machine. And this is what's happening. In the road, 200,000 foreign truckers could lose their CDLs as Trump's rules take effect. This is exactly what we've been watching. And I know Gregory's been watching this stuff when he's running around too, because we talked about that before. So thank you, Florida, for doing the job that the Democrats don't want to do, right? Now let's get to McDummy real quick in New York, shall we? Oh, yes. This was an unfortunate video for McDummy. Thought he was going to do this. You know how they say snapshots and sound bites? Well, this dumbass did a video. I thought this was a great photo op. He was walking 6 miles from his office in New York to his home. And people thought, oh, yeah, you know, he's out shaking hands and making friends with people and showing people how safe it is in New York and how New York, you know, is a gun-free zone and all this shit. But what people didn't see for a minute was who was walking behind him. Well, McDummy, you should have kept him off camera, but his armed bodyguards, his armed service members, whatever you want to call them, yes, armed. Oh, yeah, these people were armed, following him down through New York to his home. Oh, yeah, armed. But it's all safe. Why did he need armed bodyguards walking with him, his armed security walking with him, if it was so safe in New York to walk 6 miles? Oh, yeah, people were bugging out. They were pissed because it's just snapshots and soundbite, folks. And nobody does it better than worthless Democrats and now McDummy. Oh, yeah, the jihadist Muslim himself. Oh, yes, that piece of garbage. I'm telling you what. Last thing I got for you was, if you listen to my opening monologue, CNN. Yes, they publicized the death of Michael J. Fox tribute. Oh, yeah. Since Michael J. Fox is still alive as of today, surprising error by CNN sparked widespread confusion this week, not only in the people, but Michael J. Fox himself. They did aired a tribute packaging implying that Michael J. Fox had died. Oh, yeah, 64 years old, not in the best of health. He's got Parkinson's disease, but he's still alive. Oh, yeah. And this is what shows you how pathetic CNN is. They don't care. And that's along with the rest of the fake news. They can publicize a fake story, and 2 days down the road, it's shown that they lied. And what do? Nothing. They ignore it. It's like it never happened. This is the patheticness of what's going on with these people. CNN should be shut down. How the hell can these people stay open as bad as they've done? the lies that they've spread. And they are pathetic. But this happens all the time with the Democrats, too. They run their mouths just like what's going on right now, with them spewing about Trump being a war criminal and everything Trump's doing is commits a war crime. It's not. But you know what? It's okay because it'll pass. Because once this is all said and done and Trump pulls us out and he goes about his business again, it's going to go away. And it's like it never happened because a Democrat did it. But if it was on the reverse side and a Republican was doing this, or Fox News or Newsmax or OAN or any of those guys did this kind of stuff, holy shit. People, heads would explode. They would not let up ever. Just like the Democrats don't let up on Trump. They're trying to get him one way or the other with all their lies. It's been going on for 5.5 years now, trying to get Trump. No, more than 5.5 years, back to 2016. Excuse me. But they've been doing this for what? 10 years. Everybody loved Trump before he came down those golden escalators. Then the TDS turned on and it's just gotten worse and worse. It's like giving a COVID booster and you get worse and worse because you take the vaccine. Oh, yeah. And then you end up dying. That's what's going to happen to these TDSers. Oh, yeah. They're just going to get worse until their heads explode. And I want to be there when it happens. Oh, yeah. That's going to be great. I'm telling you what. All right. Let's get this the hell out of here. Move this over so I can see better. And here we go, guys. Let me move over to here. And you guys saw that about Cameron Bartolot. I'm going to get her off of there. Delete. Now, this one here, this one is funny as hell. The poor old man, but Shapiro almost got squished. And I wish he would, but you'll see what I'm talking about after you watch this. This is funny, except for the old man. I think he got hit in the back. Take a look.
And redone Point State Park.
Oh, yes.
Everybody okay?
We are all fine.
You okay?
Everyone is fine. This is such an exciting announcement that the world is falling apart over it. Yes. Quite all right, Dr. Franklin?
I think so.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
We are all good. We're holding on.
I feel like Sandra Day O'Connor.
There you go. You sure you're okay?
Yes.
Okay.
We're sturdy at our age.
Yeah, you couldn't see the banner in that shot very well, but that was a 250th anniversary. Actually, it was like a wall they built, and it fell and hit a reenactor that they had up there in there, and it just goes to show Pennsylvania crumbling under Shapiro, just like that billboard did behind them. It's just a perfect example of Shapiro's worthlessness and how Pennsylvania is crumbling because of him. But hey, don't worry. We got liberals here. And if Trump would cure cancer, this is how the liberals would react.
With God on our side and truth in our hearts, we stand by the man who played his part. Trump is my president, true and bold, a story of...
Tell me that's not how the liberals would react if Trump was able to cure cancer. That is a fact right there. Oh, excuse me. That is a fact how they would act, because anything he does good, it's going to be the worst thing you could have. But guess what? And who said that over here? Oh, where'd it go? It just passed. And I was just looking at it while I was dancing to that. Conrad said it. Best president to celebrate 250 years of Declaration of Independence with. You couldn't have asked for anything more perfect than the 250th anniversary of the United States, right? You couldn't. You got the best president on 250 years. It'll never happen again in our lifetimes. Oh, yes, that is a fact. That's why we're going to have a celebration here on the Conservative Viewpoint on July 4th. What do we got? Here's one from Eric Von Zipper sent me. He kind of sent me a couple of them in Facebook. This one is about talk shows. Listen up, because this one is only about 13 seconds. But listen, this is funny as all get out.
I like TV shows that make you feel good. Like, you know that show where they take the ugliest, fattest women and put a bunch of makeup on them and dress them up? The View?
Is that not the best right there? That is the perfect one right there. The View. Yes, it is. I think I darkened my screen a little too much because I want to try to, when I wear my glasses, I don't want it to reflect, but it's still going to reflect. I don't know. I tried to darken the screen on that big one over there, but I just don't know if it worked. What else? What else we got here tonight? Wanted to get a couple of them out here. Batman and Superman on the liberal lunacy. I had to show this about liberals because of the Democrats' corruption, and I showed you so much of them today. It's a fact. So let's listen to Batman and Superman. I haven't had them on for a while. Here they are tonight.
I'm watching this shit in real time. These people have completely lost their damn minds.
They could literally fix everything tomorrow and these idiots would still complain.
Trump could cure blindness and they'd call it fake. Not even hesitate, they'd scream fucking conspiracy, regardless of the proof.
Look at this, backing Iran like it's some fucking brilliant move.
It's not strategy, it's straight up delusional woke idiocy. It doesn't matter what happens, they've already decided to hate it.
Logic doesn't even enter the fucking conversation anymore.
Trump could cure cancer tomorrow and they'd still find reasons it's wrong. And they'd bitch about how he did it. This isn't disagreement anymore, it's lunatic obsession. Yeah, their brains are stuck in a fucking delusional loop. They're not reacting to reality anymore, just fairy tale land.
They're reacting to what they want reality to be, regardless if it's sane or not. So what happens when there's no fixing it anymore?
Then you're looking at a level of crazy that doesn't ever fucking come back.
Yeah, you gotta love Batman and Superman. I haven't had it for a while. That came up the other day and I had to get it in there. All right, let's see what else we got here. This one is another one from Eric Von Zipper. This was funny. Walter asked about Jeff's adoption. Jeff was adopted. We haven't had Jeff and Walter on for a while, Jeff Dunham. So let's take a look at this one.
So you really are adopted? Yes, I am. You ever tried to find the other ones? You mean my birth parents? Is that what they're called? Birth parents? Typically. Yeah, they're the ones that had you, took one look, and then dunked your ass. I don't think that's how it went. Sure it did. They handed you to a nurse and went, run! I don't think so. Or maybe they got freaked out when you cried and it sounded like it came from the kid lying next to you.
That was funny right there. Thank you for that, Eric Von Zipper. All right, let's see what time I got. All right, last one. This is soldiers. Exercise fails. Guys, wait until you see this. And no one was injured in this, but wait until you see this. You're going to shit a brick. Take a look.
Good smoke. No.
Ага, может ты еще, блядь, без рук можешь, нахуй?
Tell me that wasn't funny, right? Some of it wasn't very funny, but that one dude kicking the door and you had to open it in, that was funny right there. And then that dude fell out of the boat. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. Guys, oh my God. Yeah. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in and joining us tonight here on a Friday night, guys. I appreciate it so much. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm telling you what. Can't ask for better people than that. Chat was out off the hook tonight, guys. I couldn't even keep up. I love it. Guys, I want you guys to have a great weekend. I'm gonna try to unveil the new background and everything, not background like this, but my new design and everything this coming Monday. So make sure you guys join me on Monday to see if I can unveil, get everything done I want to get done. But I hope to unveil and have everything moved into place. Without my new furniture, I can't find the furniture that I want. So we're going to do it with what I have for now. So come in for the big reveal on Monday. I might put it in my ad. So we'll see what happens if I can get everything set up. So guys, have a great weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I'm going to leave you with this because we've covered a lot of ground tonight, guys. We've exposed the rot and we have set the record straight. But don't think for a second that the swamp is taking a weekend off, guys. While you are out enjoying your families and your freedom, keep one eye on the headlines because they're desperate and they're going to make some moves. We saw from AOC and the media tonight, guys, they'll do anything, right? That's just the beginning of their panic, everyone. I want to get every single one of you. Thank you for spending your Friday night right here with me. You are the reason that I do this show. You are the reason the truth still has a voice. So go out there, have a great weekend, hug your loved ones, but keep your gear ready, guys, because Monday night, 9 p.m., we're back right here for the weekend wrap-up. We're going to see how these ceasefire lines hold over the weekend and which Democrat domino is the next to fall. You won't want to miss where this week is heading next, guys. So the fight continues on Monday. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you then. Until then, have a great night, everyone. See you on Monday.